Good day, everybody. It's Max, and this is Starbirds. That's right, here on Next Fest Week. Now, of course, there really hasn't been a lot of good demos to play in the last couple of Next Fests, but this is one game I have been looking forward to. It's great that they have a demo coming out on it, and not only that, we get to play a couple missions and an exploratory mission, which is kind of like a sandbox mode. So we'll do the missions today, and then we'll do one more episode of this where I do the sandbox kind mode. They call it expedition mode, but of course we'll do a little bit of on that as well. Of course, this is a game I've been looking forward to in a while, and I'm really excited to play it. So big thanks to recent subscribers. The names are going at the bottom of the screen mostly. Steam Elements controls that, and of course it doesn't always pick up all the names, so for all those watching, I appreciate very much, as we're going to try and squeeze in a few games here for the Next Fest summer season. And of course, time is always really tight in my schedule nowadays, people, so we'll be doing that for the time being. And sure, I mean, Starbirds, couple missions in the demo. Let's get to it. Oh, you're going to give me the whole new the intro over again. I didn't realize I was going to get the intro twice. All right, maybe I'll do a little cutting. So if you don't see the first one, it's just a repeat of this again. Sure. All right. I'm assuming the captain's going to speak after this. All right, so, a little splicing probably going on here, people. I didn't realize they were going to play the intro and Mission 1 in the same sequence. Maybe somebody ought to have a look at that, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the effects are all really cool and stuff, so that's fine. It just means I got to remember to slice out that minute and a half of video for them playing it twice. As we all know, with the spooky alien scenes, like I just said in probably the cut portion, most younger generation don't even know what, just aliens, is all about, right? But we'll get to it now. Now get out of my chair again. Holy smokes, everybody, just the whole repetition thing. Aye, Captain. Gee whiz. Now do I get the talky speechy stuff? Can we have the talky speechy stuff? Yes, we can. Gather round, flock. I have a few words to say. For now begins our greatest mission. Oh, yeah. And this, of course, is Rust. Rust is kind of like pilot extraordinaire. Science. We don't need science. This should be good squawking. Today we embark on a journey for all bird kind. In the past, we locked wings and reached for our first mango. But today, we reach for the stars. Oh, yeah. Mangoes do not power starships. We need rare earth fruits, iron and sun, fruits that power dreams. Right. That's a mighty fine speech, Cap. What's the actual mission here? Right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies. At ease, everyone. Let's get to work. Good hustle, people. Good hustle. All right. So now we can actually do the job. All right. So we are in this place called Sublina Level 1, and so that's what our first episode will be on here, people. Okay. Hey, space station. Yeah. We should initiate landing. So we don't see any of the controls here just yet. So they want us to do one thing at a time, right? How does that work again? Okay, now this is Stella. Stella's the scientist of the group, and of course, not the red button. Okay, yeah, don't ever touch the red button, dude. I'm fine. Just walk me through the controls. So Stella and Ruth give you a rundown, right? Pay attention. All right, so you get missions here on the left from Stella, Ruth, and the captain. And so we're going to start with this quest. He wants 6 iron, so we're going to accept that. We know that there's iron here. We think that there's something here. What is this? Oh, that's titanium. All right. We do know that there is iron here and aluminum, so that's fine. So we will enter this. Wow, fancy. So let's zoom in out the mouse wheel, all the things, zippity, all the things. Okay. Let's choose one of the glowing craters. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, lots of iron there. And this is going to... Oh, no, that's the iron. That's the aluminum. Oh, wow, there's all kinds of aluminum there. Okay, so let's start digging this stuff up. Iron. Now, you put down a thing, and then you can plug it together with a hose like that. You just drag the hose from one thing to the other. So this is a miner. This is a collector. And once the collector has something done, it will launch a rocket, which is cool. And that rocket will go back to their station. All right. Let's get a couple more extractors down. I agree. We should. We like more extractors. More extractors is good. We like more. So he wants iron for a start. Let's get a little aluminum going on here too, just to kind of pick that up a little bit. All right. So the captain. This first mission is done. We get the collector reward, which is $200. There we go. A single launch pad can have 4 extractors. Let's build a second launch pad for better efficiency. Really? You want to do that, huh? All right. Let's actually get a second extractor going here. I'm going to actually give it to the iron, and we're going to plug that in there. Let's now get this second launch pad going. What's on this side? Man, not a lot of iron on this thing. I was expecting more iron than that. I mean, there's a lot of aluminum over here, but I am kind of worried about the setup of this asteroid. There's very little iron on this one. I mean, there we have that. I guess we're going to take that over here. We're doing great. Let's ramp up production. We need more iron and aluminum. So 4 and 4, you betcha. I agree. Now, we can switch things. So, like, I can unhook this pipe from here with the tool down the bottom. Boop. And now we can take that pipe and hook it over here. Right? Because that's a thing we want to do. Sure. And we're going to take that one, and we're going to drag it over here. Boop. Like that. And I'd like to try and get a 4th iron on here. Anyway, we'll see what we can do here. We'll get this 3rd one over here and plug it in. No. Dude. Yeah, look at this mess you got going on. We got to ditch that pipe. Holy smokes, it's a mess. Okay, here we go. I'm telling you, this was not a good asteroid. This is a pretty hard asteroid to deal with here. Anyway, we'll make it work, people. That's what we do. So we're gonna come around there. So that one can't take any more. Okay, and we're gonna pop that on there, and we're gonna swing that around there. Okay, so what do we got? He wants 6 iron for living quarters, and that will give me some extra cash. We like that. We got cash from that guy. All right, so what's the all right, so there's our, so you'll get some extra stuff from the scientist, and if you do that, well, then they'll give you extra cash and like station level and stuff. That makes the station very extra cozy. But now back to business. There's still some resources missing from my list. Yes, there is. You want titanium and water. Well, guess what's not here? Yeah, water or titanium. So we have to go somewhere else for that. Yeah, like he would love to have that. Yeah, let's go to the map button. All right, there we go. So we're going to zoom out. So we've got, as you can see here, if we have a look here, we've got iron and the aluminum coming back to the space station. We have some research points up here, which is what we're going to use 5 of those to discover what's on this asteroid. We already know that titanium is here, and of course the other thing that's going to be here is water, because that's part of this tutorial entry of things. All right, so we're going to land over here. Okay. Let's hope for some good luck here. Sure, let's go with that. So that is water. Oh, wow, this is a really big patch. I like that. I like really big patches, people. Big patches, big things happen. We have 550. Let's actually get a second one of these down right now. We'll do that. We'll set that up with the water. Oh, look, we'll talk about these in a second. Right, so let's get a little bit of water going here, shall we? Yep. Plop, boop, and oh no, we're out of money. We're out of credits. Ruth, what can we do about that? There's no problem. These shiny nuggets on the surface are just what we need. Yes, they are, and we can deploy this little rover, and this little rover will drive around and pick up money. I love this thing. And it looks like we got a nice rover track going here. Okay, yep. Oh, this is actually a pretty good track. Oh, that one's a little bit farther away. Sorry. Okay, how we doing? Okay, so can we get another one of these down? I'd like to start getting that water up there too. That's water. Oh, did you put that on water? That's my bad. My bad. I meant to put that down on this, which is going to be really tricky because we want to make sure it's that. So that's water. Well, darn it. That's not what we wanted. I'm going to blow that one up. Yes, we do want the water. Don't get me wrong. We do want the water, but I'd like to try and keep the rockets separate. And you'll see why here in a little bit. Because it gets a little tricky. So we're going to hook that up. Plug you in. Okay, let's get my little car here zipping around. Okay, Oh, yeah, come on. Do a nice little triangle for me. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, that one's way far away. Okay, well, we can come back up here. Here we go. All right, back over here. Okay. All right, so we got our $400 out of that. That's great. I like that. Almost done. Last thing we need is oxygen. Now, oxygen's a little bit trickier because you got to have water turned into oxygen. So let's see what the captain says. Hey, can we get 4 of that? Sure we can. We need to research this. It turns out I have 10 science points left. That's about it. So yeah, can we have those for 10 points? Meanwhile, I'll keep driving my little car around here, taking some free cash money while we take care of business here. Okay, it's a little farther than I'd like to go, but anyway, it's fine. Yep, I'm all about the free money, people. I can take free money all day long. There we go. All right. Yep, all the way back up here. Okay, that is going to be the refiner. We'll claim it. All right. How many do you want to do of this? Well, we need 4 of these. Well, we need, what is it, just 4 oxygen? All right. So we need to take water. And so we're going to put a couple water over here. And a refiner. Okay. And we're going to take that to here. And take that to there. And there. Now that will make oxygen. So I'd like to do one more of those. And we'll do one more over here. And then we take you to here, and then you to there. There we go. Look at that. That's refining oxygen, people. And that will help out a little bit. Which means this rocket platform's actually a little busier than I'd like, but it is what it is. It's not going to hurt us here for the tutorial level. We'll make it work good. We'll make it work good. Well done. We've stocked up on supplies. Well, that's good. Oh, darn it. All right. Excellent work, Flock, with all the materials stacked and our machines fixed up. It's a smooth journey to our next destination, wherever that is. I recalibrated the devices and improved the precision of, wow, 20.2853%, if my math is correct. Okay, space exploration isn't about math. Poor Rust. Rust is always kind of a shotgun kind of bird. You got to expect the unexpected. Trust your guts. Trust me, Rust. Is your gut familiar with the Kestrel's law of planetary motion? Or maybe I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that stop us from being smashed apart by asteroids? I'm sure everything is fine. Whatever. Let's put all that math to work. All right, to the stars. Yay, all right, there we go. So obviously, you can actually stay here and play this out, which of course is actually pretty cool. Hey, look at how cool that is. You know, we made a thing, and it shoots rockets and stuff. All right, we'll handle on to the next sector. And then, of course, this is Sector 2, Strange Discovery. All right. We're Sector 2ing it. Captain, strange readings. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly. Words are hard today, people. It is what it is. That sounds just like the kind of resource we're looking for. Where is it? We have to get closer to investigate. But Captain, There's the matter of the debris fields. We should take our approach steady. What are you squawking about? This is the great unknown. Let's go be crazy. I'm not scared. Set a course for the asteroids. Scared. I'm not afraid of rocks. There you go. All right, he's not afraid of rocks. Should be. Let's stop here for a second. Well, let's enter. It looks like they've got water and gold here. So we will zip on down. Oh, what is this strange object? All right. Strange object time, people. So let's we'll land here. Let's see what we get. So we got gold. There's the water. We got a couple more patches of gold. Okay, well that's cool. This rock has to be the culprit. What is it? Great gizzards. I've never seen anything like this thing before. Wow. I'd like to take it to the station for examination, but seems to have fused with the asteroid. That ain't no problem. All you need to know is an evacuation hub, and lucky you, I know how to build one. Yes, he does. It costs 10 research, though, and we're broke. You're missing tech points to start research. We can extend your space station with modules. Right. Okay. So this, of course, is where, again, the scientists will give you missions. And if you just deliver stuff, they'll reward you with science or money or both, right? So we want to accept that. Obviously, we've got to get some water up there, right? Yeah, they want 6 water. So, okay, well, let's get that water hooked up because it isn't. Wow, we actually got really low water on this one. That's kind of a shame. What do we got? 400? Well, we're like looking at this would actually have been better over here, but I mean, it's kind of the things like this is all randomized, right? So you gotta kind of take what you get. All right. So we're gonna try and be really squeezy here. There's one, and we're gonna take that straight water up. Okay, let's try and get a second one in here. And of course, you're trying all these little trick-or-do's, right? All the little tricks that you need to do. Sure. All right, so if we can get a third water there, and we can probably get a fourth water on the back of that, right? I'm thinking. Sure we can. I'll bet you I get a water right there. Look at that. That's the mastery at work, people. Right there. Boom. All right. Let's get my rover out, and we'll get some money collected. Wow, one's really far away. It would be really nice if we had a couple really close ones. Well, of course not. I mean, this one's all the way over on the other side of this rock. Darn it. Wow, they've got these really far away. That's sad. Makes me sad. Yeah, so far away that I gotta drive all the way around the planet just to pick these things up. Holy smokes. That's terrible. Yeah, go this way, dude. Yeah, can we just stop there for a minute? Okay, well, we'll park him for a second. Hey, let's take that research points. Thank you very much. What do you got? So, as you can see, if we keep delivering water, we can have more research points or cash. I will take the research points on this one. I mean, we'll just let this guy shoot water in this place for a while, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So, we're going to take that 10. Yes, we're going to research the thing. He's going to want 8 water himself, so that's fine. We'll keep shooting water into this, and then it will shoot water into that, and that's fine. Meanwhile, where's my car? Hey, dude, where's my car? Okay, yeah, might as well keep collecting money while we wait for some things to happen here, right? Because cash, we've got a lot of asteroids to work here, people. A lot of asteroids to work. Okay, so really, is it all the way on the other side? Yes, of course it is. Boom, there we go. Yep, come back up this way. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button. And of course, it's just dragging all over the place, right? So take that. We want to take that extractor. Let's see. He wants 8 gold, and that'll give me $100 cash. If I give him oxygen and that, I can get $100 cash, or I can just give him aluminum for $100 cash. Let's do the gold. Do you want to do gold, or what do we got here? Supply quest available. We can get $66 for that, You know what? I think we go for the gold. Yeah, we'll claim that. We'll fix that up in a minute. That ain't going nowhere. First things first. Let's get another launch pad down here. Now that we actually see what we're dealing with, that's going to be water. So I guess this is probably the next closest. I mean, they're all kind of far away, really. But it is what it is, people. I got to deal with it. So there is a gold patch. Let's run that up this way. Boop. And we'll get a second gold patch in here. Do you want it on this side? Sure. Okay, there we go. Boop. There we are. We'll let that gold run like that for the 8 supply request. Yes. Let's do another lab because I think I got to do a couple more research things here, and I don't want to be short. So let's take Mr. Carr. We'll pick up my cash money. Because I like cash money. I'm always up for extra cash. Okay, and let's now deal with this this hub. Yeah, see, like I got to use 5 points on this thing. So let's get this spun around. Okay, let's get this thing down on here. Boom, there we go. Covered up some of my gold. I'm not happy about that. What's taking so long? Well, this isn't a nest of sticks and feathers. We need to have, well, no, we don't want to pick it out with the beak. That doesn't sound like fun. That's what I thought. Now let's get going. I'm going to need some resources to get started. All right, so now we actually want stuff. Gold and oxygen, right? Now we know how to make oxygen, right? We got to dig up some stuff here, but we're broke. We be poor monies. We got to get some free monies here somewhere. You know what? You should cash in on some of this. Who wants what? Yeah, supply request. You want 28 gold. Really? For 84 bucks, huh? That's all right, whatever. What do you want? 12 of that, 6 of that, or 12 of that? Well, we're not getting that on this planet. So I guess we got to go with oxygen for the moment. All right. Well, we had to make oxygen anyway, so I guess that was going to be a thing. Is that water? Yes, that is also water. We got 4 lines going into this guy, only 2 going into this guy. We need a whole lot of oxygen, though. All right, so we need a whole lot of water, and you'll see why in a bit. So we need at least 4 of these, and I don't know. This is a pretty tiny patch. Anyway, we're gonna make it. We're gonna squeeze it out, people, because we need it. That's how it works. Let's get that first refiner down here, shall we? Is it rotate? Are the rotate? No, it's the mouse wheel. All right, cool. Let's get that there, and then we'll get you to here. We'll get you to there, and you can start launching that. We need cash money, people. I need cash monies. What do you want? What do you got for supplies? 28 gold. Well, you know what? I'll accept that. That's oxygen. That's gold. Ruth wants 6. Well, he already got his 16 of that, and this is now getting that. I got to take my car driving around. We need more cash. All right, here we go. We're gonna drive around here. Oh, back this way. Yep. Oh, I wish I could get a nice little side hustle going on here where I can just drive the car back and forth, but this asteroid has never been that kind, right? You usually got to do a lot of driving on this asteroid. It's really too bad, right? It'd be so much easier if I didn't have to do a lot of driving, but it is what it is, people. Yeah, give me my cash money. I need more monies. Yeah. Anybody see any more money? Yep, there's some. Hello. Yep, up here. Yep, this way. Yep. Okay. Oh, up here, this way. Yep. Okay. Luckily, you can run all. Oh, back this way. Up this way. Okay. Yep. What's that? 374. Each one of these, I think, is worth 15. By the way. Whoa, slow down there, cowboy. Okay, so we got a little bit going on there. Let's park our buggy up against this thing so I can find it later. Yeah, we'll take all that for cash. Now what do you got going on? Oh, you want copper. Yikes. Oh man, none of that's going to be easy now. Oxygen and water. 32 water. Well, 104 for oxygen. Okay, well, we'll do the oxygen because we got to send up a second round anyway. So let's get this set up. Okay, and right. I'm gonna put this one in the front. I just need the spacing to know where he was going. All right, so now, is it this way? This way? This way? No, I need to turn it this way. Turn it this way. This way, this way, this way. No, get rid of that stupid pipe. That pipe is dumb. Well, it's not dumb. It's not what we need. All right, so there we go. Pipe to here, plug it into here. There we go. That's a little more oxygen for you, dude. So it is starting to get a little complicated here because we're looking for materials that we don't have here, okay? Like uranium and aluminum and stuff. So where are we going to get that? Well, we're going to go back out to the map. That's right. And we'll turn that off for a second. So, wow, look at this guy in the back. He has lots of question marks. I like that. Let's use 5 discovery points to see what's back there. And, all right, so we have silicon, aluminum, and copper. All right, so unfortunately, the one thing we are missing is uranium. And, of course, we do have water. We do have a second planet of water. We might need to use that. So, all right, we might as well use our 5 points over here, too, and get that scanned up. Because we can start getting radiation uranium done. We are going to need uranium and a few other things here. So, you know, you might as well just pack it in now, son. Pack it in now. All right, so there's our big balls of uranium. Of course, we can take Mr. Carr here, put him down. No, go back here and get that one. Okay, there we go. Up this way, down this way. Okay, cool. Let's get a couple of uranium set up so as we can get that being launched back. Okay, there we go. 2 of that, right? Who wanted that uranium again? Uranium, accepted. Done. And what quest do you got for me? You want 32 gold or 16 oxygen. I'll take that for some money. Oh, I need the research points, dude. Yeah, Ruth wants 60. Accept. We'll accept that too. We'll accept all the things now. Now, Ruth is going to want us to build this here for the next stage. So we'll just we'll back out of that. Okay, so time for this, and we're going to have to shuffle a little bit around here anyway. So we're going to try and make this as see, we're at a research points. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, let's get that fixed up. Supply request 25. We need 36 water. Let's do it. New quest available. Copper is engine room for $200. Nice. I like $200. Silicon and gold. Aluminum is 20. Copper. Well, that's where we are now. If we can get that done. We've got 21 points now, so we can do that. Let's get this set up. All right. So there's our copper. So let's get some of that going right away. Oh, free science. I love free science, people. I mean, I know I'm all over the road here, but we got a lot to do. There's a lot to do in very little time. And can I have the free science mobile, please? Yes, free science. Yeah. So not only can you get free monies, but you can also get free science. And I love free science. Free science is free, and I like free because I like monies and free science. Oh, wow, that was a little bit of a drive around. Okay, so we got copper coming in there at the moment. What is that? That's the silicon and the aluminum. All right, so we're going to need a few more things here. We're going to need that, and we're going to need this. Let's get this working first, I guess. Okay, sure. You can have that. And we're going to get this one working right about there. And we'll plug into that one. All right. Yeah, we'll take that. 20 out of 20. Boom. 36 out of 36. Supply request. $150 for 40 copper. You betcha. We're pretty good for science at the moment. And what do we got here? Oh, quartz. We're not dealing with that yet. We will have to deal with it shortly, though. Silicon and aluminum. Well, I mean, we can take either one of these because it turns out we're shipping up both. So we can we'll take this one first, and we'll get a second miner on this just so as we can have it. Right, there we go, and we'll just sneak that pipe right over here for now. We'll also get a second one on this, just so as we can get that up and running. No sense wasting good rocketry on not doing jobs. Okay, so there we go. This is what we do, people. Now it's getting crazy, right? Now we're sending everything. We're sending everything to the space station. All right, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So we need to deliver this stuff directly to the hub and to the excavation hub. I'm not too worried about that just yet. We're kind of working on something here, right? Yeah, look at us go, right? We got 5 stars working on this, working on that. Yes, give me that. Yes, give me this. That's fine. What do you want? You want 44 copper or 44 uranium? You know what? I will take one more round of science, I think. And what do we got here? Again, I don't want to deal with the quartz yet, right? We do need quartz, but we're missing a machine for that. And I got to do the next round of this before we can get it. So I guess it's going to be the aluminum there. Because we don't want the game to end too early right now, right? We're just getting into the groove. We're getting into the groove, people, right? It's groovy. We're getting into the groove. That's what we're doing. So uranium is coming in. We have extra water, which is always nice, but I don't really need to mine this. Well, I guess we'll mine the water for it. Why not? Oh, and silicon is here as well. Okay, well, we'll set up a mining colony on this, because why not? It's a thing. Okay, this almost looked like it was a little too small. I was a little concerned there at the start, but oh, look at the science on this. Holy smokes! Yeah, let's go for a drive. Do. Yeah, let's go pick that up. Okay, come back up here, dude. Do you want to throw down? You want to do a throwdown, a showdown on a second launcher? Yeah, let's do that. What are we missing? Right? Launch pad. Oh, okay, never mind. You're just putting it in the wrong place, dude. You'll be fine. Okay, there you go. So over here we have a little water. So let's do 2 water here. Okay, we'll do a water. Boop. And we'll do a second water. Boop. And then we're gonna take the car drive around really fast. I thought I seen some cash there. Did I not see cash? All right, I did. I guess it was just a little farther than I thought it was. There's a little science gem. We'll take that. Anyway, that's fine. Oh, no. Take that cash. Cash money, people. Cash money. Okay, so we want the water. So we also want this. We'll plug it into this guy. Now, yes, I don't have to do it this way. And that is the worst pipe ever. Now, I could plug these 2 into a single thing and save some cash. I'm just doing it this way because this allows me more options. You can start redirecting lines to different locations, and if it's on its own separate platform, it makes it a lot easier to do that. So, there we go. Do this, do that. So, what do we got here? Well, we got aluminum, and copper. $204, or do you want engine room? I think we go for the aluminum here right away. Corridors. Again, he wants aluminum too. Wow. Everybody wants aluminum. Sure, you can have aluminum too. And you still want the treasury to have quartz. Well, that's not going to happen, right? That's not happening right now. 2 ads. Okay, let's get back to our original planet, because we do got to get this set up at some point in time, right? So basically the way this works is it wants diversionary resources pumped into this thing. So basically it wants me to take some copper here. And I'm pretty sure copper was on this planet, was it not? Maybe you should go back out here, Max, and have a look around. What is that? Yeah, copper is here, right? No, that's gold. So we need, I need copper Was it copper and oxygen? Or was it gold and oxygen? Go back to this. I need... Oh, gold and oxygen. Oh, okay, okay. So we can actually give it its own dedicated resource. Hey, if we keep giving it to we keep giving this gold away, I'm actually okay with that. So we can actually put like a couple of gold things down here. Boom, like that, and we'll do this. Boom, like that. Okay, that was really sloppy, but whatever. Give me my car. Look at all the cash money here. Holy smokes. You go away for a couple minutes, and the next thing you know, you've got cash everywhere, people. Cash money. I like cash. All right, so we're pumping that. Oxygen. So we're diverting the oxygen here at the moment, but this is where I was going to set up 2 on the backside, right? And then, of course, what we wanted to do was we wanted to use these as techniques to get oxygen into here. There we go. And we're going to put the other one right here, and then we'll use that one, and then sneak this hose around here and plug it into the side. No, you don't want to do that. Of course you don't. Oh, you can't cross the streams, people. You can't cross the streams. Is that even plugged in? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that's not plugged in. Right? Why can I not move this around? That's asteroid. Yeah, I don't want the asteroid. I want the pipe. I want the pipe. Really? You can't give me the pipe? Well, is this thing working? Yes, it is. So I guess I won't worry about it. Anyway, that is done. This is going to be done because, of course, hey, it looks good. The next step is to tickle the object with a little radiation. I'm going to need some uranium. I know you are, but you can't get uranium because we can't get it here yet. Because you're a bum. Only problem is there's no uranium on this rock. We need to get it from some other asteroid, which I have. To receive resources, you need a landing pad. Can we research it? You bet, because I got 118 research. Boom, baby. Okay. Not yet. I'm going to let you have... do I need that? I think 108 points is going to give me enough to get to the end of the game, so I'm going to do that. What do you need? Well, you can have your 24 oxygen for another 200 bucks, and I think you can have your 80 uranium. Oh, no, we don't want to do that, because that will give me the next stage that I got to pump through here. I'm telling you, this is broken down. Things are broken here. Let's try and clean some of this up. Yay, I finally got to select the pipe, which I wanted. I'm going to actually move these pipes around here. So we're going to take that off. We're going to take that off. So this pipe, we're going to move all the way over this way. And then we're going to take this pipe, sneak it around this guy, and take it all the way over here. All right. This now allows me to at least pull this pipe out and at least show it a little better. There we go. Look at that. And then this guy can sneak in up here. Okay, that's cool. This could get real tricky. I ain't got a whole lot of room going on here. Let's eat this all up. Yay, the landing pad. We'll take that too. Okay, so we gotta put the landing pad in a big crater. This is 50 points. So we're gonna put that here. And this one's humming with uranium. All right. So now we got to go back to the map and change its location. All right, so uranium we've been pumping out of here the entire time. And what we want to do now is we want to grab this little symbol and stick it on there. And now it will send the uranium not to the space station, but it will now send it to this asteroid instead. And that's why we kind of wanted to get some of these out of the way, right? So, we're going to need it for quartz. He wants his 8 uranium, right? I'm not accepting that yet, though. And these guys are okay. We actually have probably enough money to finish this mission. Do you want to throw them a little water? Being sent, you know what? I mean, we're already sending the water to the station from 2 different sources, so why not? We are going to steal this water back. That's about to happen. So we'll go back here. Yeah. Okay. So we need the pipe from the landing pad to the station. I really wish there was a... can we come around this way? I gotta try and draw this up just right, people. Just right. Okay, so we're gonna draw a pipe from here up to the station like that, and of course that's now gonna send the uranium up that way. Okay, so there's my extra water. All right, well let's get this mission done. Of course, 8 uranium, all kinds of uranium is making it up this way because, of course, we're sending stuff all over the place here, people. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. And yeah, so I mean, there's like more than 8 there, so that is now done. We're almost there. Pretty sure the last thing we need to break this strange object loose, yeah, is crystal, right? Yeah, you want me to make 8 quartz. Sure, we'll accept that. What is this quartz resource? Never heard of it. Well, we're going to use the quartz to open the wiki. All right. Click on the quartz. Where is the... wait a minute. Hover your cursor above Ruth's quest. Where is Ruth's quest? Oh, and click on the wiki. All right, so the wiki will tell you everything that you need for this. So we need silicon and water to make this quartz. And we need it in a chemical lab. So we're going to research the chemical lab. Silicon and quartz. Silicon and water. Well, we have enough water here. I'm not worried about that. The silicon is the other question. And we need another landing pad. Because it turns out we have silicon and water right here. Right? So if we do a second water landing pad, we could just tell this asteroid to deliver it to us. I am perfectly fine with this plan. All right, cool. So let's get a second landing pad. We're researching the chemical lab, right? There we go. Chemical lab. Yay, us. So, second landing pad. Let's do that. Where is... look at this. This is going to get messy. Yeah. See? How am I going to get around that problem? Well, you're not. Oh, can I go that way? Can I go this way? Can I go... yes, I might... Can I go... No. This thing is totally surrounded. Yeah, like these 2 wires here are a big problem. What are those 2 wires doing? Well, of course they're doing my copper because that's a thing. So you know what? I think it's time for a rerouting these copper. Right, so you were doing a thing. I guess I can leave the extractors there. They're fine. I'll just put 2 extractors over here. And this is going to be the thing. So I'll put 2 extractors here. Do I really need all these extractors now? Probably not. So we'll just go this way. And then we're going to do this and go this way to this. Now I can come in around this way and sneak up to it this way. All right. So we can do that. Oh, I can't do that yet, though. My bad. Do that. Where's our chem labs? The chem lab, of course, has to be in the way. So we need a chem lab here. This will now plug into that. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take this way. No. Really? I have to try and do it in all one draw, huh? Wow, okay. Let's try and do this slowly because I got to sneak around a bunch of stuff. Okay, there we go. We got her plugged in. Okay, so this guy now needs this water and silicon to be plugged into it. So we're going to take this and plug that in. We're going to take this and plug that in. No, I can't. Oh, I can only plug one of them in? Oh, darn it. All right, fine. Well, we need this. The water we'll just borrow, I guess. Let's go back in here. And we'll just borrow the water from here. Will we now? Yes, we will. Well, where are you getting that water from, dude? Because you got a lot of... Well, there's the water. That's a water. We can just take this line here, delete that one, and go this way. Boop. There we go. Yep, feel free to start sending your water that way. A little faster, even, if you wanted. Here. In fact, we can even send this second line of water over here because... Yeah, wah. That's not happening. Come on now. No. Really? We're going to argue about this second line of water, are we? Come on now. Look, I know my car's in the way. I'm sorry. I can't plug that into that? Oh. kind of bums me out. I didn't realize it could only take 1 water. Well, that's fine. I guess it is making the crystal we need. Now, this is going to finish this off, but what I'd like to do is divert this crystal line to a rocket somewhere. Okay, sure. Okay. We'd like to do this and then do that. Because he wants crystal for this, right? And I think aluminum is being produced. This is being sent to the station, so we can actually do that too. All right, that's fine. Just to get that one out of the way. Okay, so this quest is basically done. It's waiting for me to hit the acceptance button, but I'd rather get these done first before I hit this, because things kind of move along, people. Things move along. It is what it is. All right. Things are. I mean, this is pretty crazy. I must admit, this round of asteroids has been tougher. This was tougher than my first round, because I don't know, things kind of goop. Craftable is waste product. Well, I don't know. I don't want goop. I don't want any goop at all. Okay. So that is the treasury. Right? He has no more quests for me at the moment. Yes, I can keep slamming up being sent to station. Well, really, are we sending all this to the station? I guess I really could go all crazy here. But anyway, we'll let the corridors finish up here first. Then we'll actually finish this one off. Okay, yep, yeah, anytime. You want 8 more, huh? Okay, that's fine. We'll just move that down as the rockets are launching in my face. Boom. I mean, these are all pretty cool. I got to admit. All right, yeah, come on, 44. There we go. We'll take that. Let's finish this mission off. Excellent. I've never seen birds gather resources so fast. It seems mystery is an excellent motivator. Now let's take a closer look at that strange object. Hold on to your bird butts. Just gotta lift this thing carefully. Huh? Whoa, Captain, you're not gonna believe this, but it's flying. Quick, hitch it to my rover. That will stop it from floating away. But it's not floating away. It's just floating. Like magic. We have to see what's inside. A tiny alien spaceship. Excuse me, we're not going to open this thing up in a dangerous object. We're going to do it in a controlled lab environment. You heard it. To the lab. Command team only. Oh, and Ensign Yoke, you come too. I don't want you to miss this. All right, there you go. All right, so I'm assuming that's Ensign Yoke delivering it. Okay, they're putting it into the machine, people. They're cutting it open with a laser. And what do we get? Wow, pretty. I don't know what it is. This is fascinating. Is it? Looks like a rock. That's what I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What have you done, people? What have you done? Oh, have you found out what it is? Something not native to our system. No? You are here. It came all the way over here. Wow. Boy, it really traveled a long way, didn't it? That's crazy. Yay! There we go. It's a strange discovery. That's how it is. Look at this asteroid. It's awesome. So that is about it, people, for the demo. Now, there is an expedition. We'll do that as a second episode, though, because the expedition is a little fun to play. I'm going to put the border up there and all the things. Of course, I'm Max. This has been Starbirds. This is awesome. Of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names going at the bottom of the screen, and everybody that has watched this little side quest series. While I'm driving myself crazy with medications and stuff like that, hey, you get to take a little bit of a fun detour. And I look forward to playing this game when it actually comes out, so you may have to put up with it, people. That's the way it is. Of course, Transport Fever 2, the Eurozone, isn't going anywhere. And I don't know how much more time I'll get. I am going to try to do the expedition. At the same time, I also have to I would like to try and play one more game, but of course Next Fest only lasts a week and a lot of demos stop working. So if I get a shot, I will. If not, we'll at least do the expedition on this one, and we'll call that a win. Thanks everybody for watching and doing all the things, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.